We've just left where Elvis's records were played on radio for the first time. Now let's come in the store and see where they were sold for the first time. Come on in. Let's buy a record together. The really neat thing about this store is that it hasn't changed that much. We're in the same building that Elvis would have come inside here to shop. Records, same walls, same floors, same ceiling. And this is the first place to ever sell an Elvis Presley record. And one of the things that the owners of the record store would do was hold autograph parties for the Sun Records artists. So the new 45 came out, they'd have a table set up, and you, the teenage fan, can come in here and buy your record and have it autographed by Elvis, or maybe next week Carl Perkins. And it must have been fun to live in Memphis in those days. We have a picture on the wall here of Elvis inside the store. This is probably about 1957, judging by Elvis's hair. It's dyed black. And the man in the middle is Dewey Phillips. We just talked about him, the disc jockey. We used to promote his radio show here and do remote broadcasts from the store. You can see his signs there in the backgrounds. And the third man in the photograph is Joe Coogee, who no one could pronounce his name right. I said Joe Cooey, Dewey said Joe Cocky. But anyway, he was one of the founders of this record store, and he was friends with all the musicians and the record producers in this town. And that's why so much of the activity took place inside this store. Now, a little insert in the big picture is a smaller picture. It's actually Elvis in the store, browsing for records. These days, this shop has CD racks. Of course, in those days, it was album racks, which I think are more fun. Now, for the fans coming here today, what you can do is have your picture made with Elvis and Dewey and Joe. Right down there, just insert your face in there, do a little cropping, a little bit of Adobe Magic, and you can say you were here with Elvis and Dewey back in the day. You know, there's so many Elvis places in this part of Memphis, the north side of Memphis. Just outside the Poplar Tunes door, across the street, is a gas station today. In the old days, that was the location of Crown Electric, Elvis's last real job before that entertainment career took off. And as you probably know the story, he used to drive a delivery truck for Crown, delivering parts to electricians on the job. And there's a neat headline in 1956, former truck driver is now a millionaire. It's about Elvis's rise from minimum wage truck driver to entertainment star. All right, our next site, we're going to go back to North Main. We're going to look at the old auditorium location where Elvis performed back in 1955 and 1956. So follow me, come on.